folks, welcome to another X Games bowling match. This time we're coming to you from Newcastle Superstrike at Warners Bay on beautiful Lake Macquarie. Our match today will be a short version of X Games. It's a best of 3 points, 3 games and 3 sets to decide a carryover champion. First up on the right hand lane we have Jaden Panella, our junior wildcard entry. Jaden's a young fella going places in bowling, and as you can see there with a nice strike, but he's going to have his hands full today. The reason is this bloke, David Hurst. Watch this. Throws a really big shot. Big ring 7 there for David. A 9 count, that gives Jaden the first point. This could get fast and furious here, folks, with this short format. David up here on the right hand lane for the first time, trying to attack. Only an 8 count. That gives Jaden a big opportunity here. If he can throw a reasonable shot, he can get away with the first game, an early lead in this match, or just a 9 count there. David needs to spare this now and hope that Jaden misses his, and that's the only way he can stop Jaden from taking the first game in this match. Oh, that was a bad miss. He really needed that. Big opportunity now. Jaden needs to spare this and he'll come away with the first game in this match. There he goes. That's a great start for Jaden. Gets him away to a 1-0 lead. Jaden up on the attacking side now, where you can add a little bit of extra pressure to your opponent. What can he do with this shot? He doesn't need to rush it. Looked like he didn't really get set correctly. Oh, that was a bit of a shame there. Only a 6 count. I'm sure David won't let him get away with that for too long. David's a bit of a seasoned campaigner here. He's taking his time. As this match goes on, you'll probably see David throw some really big shots here. See if he can get himself set early. Yeah, that's a big ball there. Nice strike. David's turn now. See if he can throw a little bit of pressure back onto Jaden. Jaden won the first game pretty easy, but David's coming back at him right now, I think. Yeah, that's another nice shot. With this format, every shot counts, so you better bring your A game, and you better do it pretty quick. This one going through the nose here. Oh, 8 count there for Jaden. Very nervous. Pressure's telling on him a bit. Gives David Hurst the point and the game. Match is all even again. Jay needs a strike here to try to settle things down a little bit. What can he do? Looks good. Oh, ring 10. Yeah, disappointing that. Yeah, you can see it on his face. Jay needs to get a couple of first ball shots in here to try to add a little bit of pressure onto David, but not at the moment. David away there with another strike, takes the point. David hits the lead for the first time in this match, now sitting on set point. He'll be keen to throw a good ball this time. Yeah, and a nice strike. Set point and a strike for David. Can't do much better than that. Huge pressure on Jaden now. Has to roll a strike, otherwise he's out of this set. Took a little bit of time, got himself ready. Ball doesn't look too bad. Oh, unfortunate there, left a 4-pin behind. And that's the first set. David Hurst leading Jaden Panella in this best of 3 sets X Games bowling match at Superstrike Warners Bay. We'll be back after a short break, but while you're waiting, why not think about downloading the X Games bowling app, available on Apple, iTunes and Android devices. Welcome back. X Games bowling match between David Hurst and Jaden Panella at Superstrike Warners Bay. David Hurst up 1-0 in a best of 3 X Games bowling match. David off to a soft start there, needed to put a bit more pressure onto Jaden. Jay uses plenty of power here, shoulder down in that delivery. Yeah, trips out the 4-pin, very well done. He liked that shot. This is Jay's chance to put a little bit of pressure back onto David. This is Jay's chance to bowl first on game point, add a little bit more pressure to the shot that David will have to play. Jay needs to play smart here, take a little bit extra time. What can he do with it? Looking alright. Yeah, nice shot. Game point, sitting on a strike. Forces your opponent to make a decent shot. Time for David to step it up a notch if he wants this match. What can he do with it? Oh, that was very lucky. Very lucky indeed. Jay needs to keep the pressure up here, see if he can exploit any weakness in David's mental game. Oh, unfortunate. That last shot showed exactly what this X Games format can do to a mental game. And as soon as the pressure came off David, you could see how easily he rolled up that nice strike then. It's probably worth having another look at that. Let's go to a slow motion replay here. Watch this great shot by a powerful player. Lets the ball go. Plenty of revs. No problem at all, just like he does in practice all the time. All 10 pins in the pit. Great shot. Young Jay could be in trouble. What can David do now? Critical point in this match. Who knows what's going to happen next? They're going to a tie-break frame to decide this game here. Disappointment all over David's face there. He knows he needed to make a better shot than that. What can Jaden do now? It's not good. Oh, he was lucky to get away with an 8 count there. Jaden has a slight advantage here. David at least needs to get a spare. And he does. So it's up to Jaden now. He can take this game. He really needs a spare on this one to have any chance of staying in this match. What can he do? Yes, he gets it. He goes up 1 game in the second set and keeps this match alive. Really critical point here now for Jaden. He needs 2 more points to take another game and stay in this match. I see young Jaden is taking a little bit longer to get set up for this one. It's probably a good thing, really. Shot looks okay. Yeah, gets a result there. A little bit lucky. Walks back knowing that he's on a strike. Can't lose on this frame. It's up to David now. He needs a strike. Oh, that was a good looking ball. Very nice. That puts the pressure straight back on Jaden. What can he do now? Pressure is mounting on him. No. Oh, that's a bad result for him. He's in a lot of trouble now. Just sense that Jaden's feeling the pressure here. David's looking fairly comfortable and bowls another great strike. Takes the point. Very dangerous here now for Jaden. David serve. Ooh. Ring 7 pin again. Great chance for Jaden now if he can just ignore the situation that the match is in. As he steps up, takes his time. Needs a strike here. Lets it go. Looks pretty good. And guess what? This young fellow is going to make a good bowler when he gets a bit more experience and is able to handle the pressure. Set point now for Jaden. Probably the most important ball he's put in this match. And a great strike. That was a good ball. Let's have another look at that one. Just watch how high his backswing is. Big push away. Gets the body out of the road. Lets the ball come through on the swing line. Power in the shoulders. Great shot. It's easy to be impressed on what some of these young guys can do with the bowling ball. Anyway, back to our match. David now needs a strike. Wants to stay in this set. Yep, easy. Set point for Jaden. Desperately needs this next point to stay in this match. You can definitely feel the tension here. Just the slightest mistake can lose the match here for Jaden. David really needs to step up and try to take it away. Jaden with a great strike, doing what he needs to do. Just imagine how David must be feeling, stepping up to play this shot. Gets ready. Needs a really good shot here. Yeah, gets a strike. Wasn't real convincing, but he gets it. Happy with that. He can relax for a couple of seconds while Jaden is up. Now he's feeling the pressure. Looks pretty good. Oh, only a 9 count. Drastic times here now. Strike for David here will put him 1 step closer to winning this whole match. And he gets it. Did you see how those pins disappeared off that deck? Let's have a look at that one again. Slow-mo here. Big revs. Rolls down the lane. Drives up into the pocket. Just watch this. Wow, look at those pins. How'd you like to be a bowling pin? Watching that ball come down the lane at you. Both these guys bowl with a whole lot of power. It's great to watch. Okay folks, it's come down to this. It's crunch time. David needs 1 more game to take out this match. Can Jaden somehow hold on? David's opened the door, giving him a chance. So far Jaden's hanging in there, but it's not very convincing. Jaden will go into his second shot with a bit of an advantage here, knowing exactly what he has to do. Okay, here goes David. Let's see what happens. Okay, a miss. That could prove to be expensive. Depends what happens with Jaden's shot here. Definitely makes it easier on Jaden stepping up, knowing that no matter what happens, he can't lose the point at this stage. But a conversion here will give him the point. He spared that. Hangs on in the match. A relatively simple 9 spare brings up set point now for Jaden. What can he do? Jay needs to extract maximum value out of this shot, and he does with a nice strike. Set point and a strike against him. What can David do here? Needs to put in a great ball, and it looks good. Yes, and he gets a strike. Jaden getting ready to unload on the downswing with this shot. What can he do? Sets up, swings through. Big shot again coming up, I think. Yes, and he gets another strike. Jay liked that one. Pressure's come off for a little while he waits for David. What can he do now? Needs to have a strike here. Has to strike to stay in this set. Yes, this is a great contest. Jaden now ready for his next shot. Needs another strike. Looking okay. Rides it home and gets another one. Jaden still celebrating as he comes back. Walks across David's lane. Oh yeah, plays up for the camera. David now needs another strike. Great shot. Great shot. Jay up again quickly now. We all know what's needed. What can he do with this one? Oh, unlucky I think there. Ring 10. Very unlucky for the young fella. Couldn't have happened at a worse time for Jaden Pennella. Sitting on set point, needed a strike. Rolled the ball in just nice. Rode it home. 6 pin right round the outside of the 10. And leaves the 10 pin standing. Bad luck. A good shot here will bring up match point for David Hurst. And he gets a great strike. Really like that one. David's been bowling some fantastic shots on the left lane, but he has actually struggled a little bit on the right hand lane. He has match point. What can he do with this shot? Another good shot for David. Fantastic. Maximum effort by David means maximum pressure for Jaden. Needs a strike to stay in the match. And he gets it. Unbelievable. Watch this one. Worth having another look at. High backswing. Snap release. Down the lane. Heaps of revs on that ball. Look at it. Turn on the lane. Goes through the pins. Nice shot. Who's going to be the first one to make a mistake here? If David makes a mistake, Jaden wins the set and we go into another set and decider. If Jaden makes a mistake, match is all over. David put in another great shot. What can Jaden do? And oh, just trips that 10 pin this time. We're still in this. Here we go again. David on the right hand lane. Oh, couldn't fault that strike. That was huge. For Jaden, has to get a strike here. Has to strike, or else he loses the match. He's up to the task. This is a fantastic point, this one. Neither bowler wants to give in. With a match on the line, what's David got? And a huge triple boomer strike, that one. Look at David's reaction there. He thinks that one's a winner. Jaden up now. It must have been disappointing to stand there and watch that big strike. Jaden actually had dropped the shoulders a little bit. Body language says that he can't keep this up. What's going to happen? Oh, through the nose. 9 count. And that's the match. Congratulations, David Hurst, our carryover champion. First match in the series.